Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kansas offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Looking left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Purdue's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give from the gun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Card. He's got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. A Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking for an open man on second down. Makes the grab. It's McCoby.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They keep attacking through the air. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You know, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on second down from the 14. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. On second down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Extending the play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Card. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They will score! Touchdown, Purdue!
defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they march the ball 41 yards on that drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the offense. On the ground, it's Neal. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Hands it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Attempt to try.
For the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Kansas, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Get it out on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Glenn.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Boilermakers Boilermakers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Second down.
It's complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First and goal.
The aerial assault continues. They're bringing heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Red zone defense is tough. You want to make it easier? Get a big sack on first down. Nice job by this defense being ready, making the big play.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Fires into traffic, intercepted. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chop. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Grabbed behind the line. It's McCoby. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Boilermakers getting set on first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun to give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Dropping back, it's Card. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
He finds his man. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with third and 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Number 16.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Fair catch called for, but there is a flag on the play. We'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. A strike downfield. Got a lot of running room. The 20. Touchdown, Purdue! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Neal. And the Jayhawks get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle. It's Arnold. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He gets it in! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense, back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Quickly to the tight end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Card. It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books now. 1st and 10 from the 44. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Purdue 31, Kansas 28.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
First and 10.
And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. Line gets set, first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's gonna pass. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? They'll line up for a second down play. He'll just keep slinging it. He makes the connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Jayhawks will try to punch it in on first and goal. Makes the grab on the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Takes the handoff. It's McCoby. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. To the air. It's Card. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
On the play. First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. He makes the grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Going up top on first down. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Homer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
Third down coming up.
Running back goes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On the move, he fires. Snagged in the middle. It's Arnold. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. To throw, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Dances away from the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for space. It's Morrison. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Kansas. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kansas 42, Purdue 31.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to throw, it's Card. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Good enough for first down.
Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll try the left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down into the 38. It'll be first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll run the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Still looking, on the move. Makes a man miss. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. After the run, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
2nd down coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking for a man. It's Card. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
First down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kansas, 49. Purdue, 38.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. A quick pass to the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Escapes the sack. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Boilermakers will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Right down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air, it's Card. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. You have field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk!
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Card. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Now on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
25 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Boilermakers want to move quickly. Leaves it with the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the catch. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Boilermakers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Card. Scrambling away. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. They won't let him in. He had a nose for the end zone, but he will be stopped short. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
2nd down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give. Still on his feet at the 25. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Wide open downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.